Welcome everyone. So this is going to be a video of the Odroid Go Ultra. It's a very underrated handheld. It's very powerful, but it's very underrated for some reason. It didn't take off like these other handhelds that's currently on the market. But it's a very good handheld. It's very powerful, and I've had it for a while now. Um, Actually, hands down, one of the best, or I'll say the best handheld I've ever owned. I don't think I'll purchase another handheld, to be honest, because this does it for me. It fulfill all it fulfills all my needs and wants for gaming. I really don't need anything else. I'm running the Rocknix firmware. Rocknix has improved a lot. It's not what it was like back in 2 years ago or whatever, but it has improved a lot. And I really like this handheld, to be honest. Of course, it's running Linux. Now it looks very identical to the Odroid Go Super. So if you're looking to buy this, make sure it says Odroid Go Ultra, so you're not disappointed, because it looks very identical to the Odroid Go Super, but you can tell the difference though, because this has a heatsink, unlike the Odroid Go Super. Because make sure you, even if you okay, so the Odroid Go Super does not have this heatsink. So since this is a powerful handheld, right? And if you're playing games like PS2, GameCube, it heats up a little bit. So this will help it cool down, the heatsink. Now the Odroid Go Super don't have this, because you can't run PS2, you can't run GameCube, and all those other you can run games from the 8-bit up to the 32-bit era. So that'll be like, I'll say the highest game is Dreamcast, N64 you can run, but this can run N64, GameCube, PS2. It does pretty good with 3DS as well, and yeah, and it's very powerful. It fulfills all my needs at once for gaming. It runs PSP full speed. And this theme, you guys, and it has many themes. That's what I love about Rocknix. It has a lot of great themes. Nobody never explains it. Nobody never really go into details with this handheld. It's very underrated. Not everybody knows about it, to be honest. But I came across this theme. This is actually my favorite theme out of them all. Usually, if I see people on YouTube, have videos of this Odroid Go Ultra, they usually have the regular theme. That regular theme you have on what was that other firmware before Rocknix? I forgot the firmware, but it's always that same theme they're using. But this theme right here is hands down the best theme, in my opinion. Is the best theme. Now they do have this. They do have the Odroid Go Ultra on the Odroid site. You can get this for $55 with PayPal. But if you're paying with your card, it's gonna be a little bit more. It's gonna be more. But I'm not sure if it's $55 total. But I know it's not gonna be. I know with PayPal you're paying at least $55 and a little bit tax. So it's still a reasonable price. But it does not come. This is just a warning. If you buy it on the Odroid site, it does not. It's not a plug and play. This is not a plug and play. Period. It just comes by itself in its original state. No firmware, no SD card, so you have to do everything yourself. So if anyone is thinking this, like everything you see here, I did it myself. So if you're thinking you're gonna find one and it comes with games, no, I don't want to disappoint you. So in advance, do your research, because it comes by itself. You have to do everything yourself from scratch. Install the firmware, get your SD card, whatever size you want. I have a 512 gigabyte because I have loads of games on there, different system, different emulators and stuff like that. I currently have 11 gigabytes of free space because I have so many emulators on there, and yeah. and you have games as well with their complete. Well, most of the games I have on here, I say 90%, 95% of the games emulators I have there have their complete library, and the others have, you know, the top games. um, so yeah, so check the Odroid Go site if you want to buy this, you want to purchase this, if you're interested, and you want to purchase this, you can get it for a really decent price. For I mean, for this, for what it can do for $55, this is awesome. But like I said before, the con is it does not come with games. You have to do everything yourself. So I guess that's why, you know, it's at that price. But still, it's still a bang for your buck for everything it can do. You can play PS2 games, GameCube, yeah. So this theme right here, there's a lot of themes. When I found out about this theme, I was hooked on it. This was my chosen theme. This is actually the best theme in my opinion. In my opinion, this is the best theme because you have a screenshot of the game. Then you have the box art, and you have details of the game. You know what year it was made, and they explain a little. They give you a little description about the game. So that's awesome, and I love how the layout is. Mind you, this Odroid Go Ultra has a 5-inch screen. I think that's the perfect size screen for a handheld these days. You know, back in 2021, or I say early 2020, when I started my you know, handheld retro gaming journey, whatever you want to call it, I was okay with the 3.5 inch screen because that's what size they were making them back then. You know, back in 2020, early 2020, my first handheld was the Odroid Go Advance. And it was I forgot the chip it had, but it wasn't powerful. It was powerful, but not powerful enough to run games like it struggled with Dreamcast games. It was, you know, but yeah, it had excuse me. It had a 3.5 inch screen, and I was okay with the 3.5 inch screen back then, but in 2025, that's too small. A 3.5 inch is too small for me. I'll say the best size screen is for 2025 is a 5-inch screen. That's the perfect size screen. I mean, display's better. You see the image is bigger, and you know it's just better, especially for this layout, this theme. It wouldn't look as, you know, sharp on a 3.5 inch screen. So it looks perfect. It's just perfect. Yeah. So back to this handheld. So yeah, the theme. So I love this theme right here. This theme is I like it. I really love this theme. There's other themes as well. There's other themes if you're interested. You just got to go into the settings, and then you could choose which themes. But of course, you got to download the themes. Let me see. Let me try going to the themes out because sometimes it takes a while. But let me see. Let me go into themes and show you guys some other themes that I have. I believe it's system settings, and where did I go again? Let me just, because I kind of forgot. I haven't done this in a while. Let me see. System. Is it user interface? No. Let me see. Yeah, I actually forgot where I accessed the themes. Let me just... Wait, let me just double check. Is it updates and downloads? Okay, there we go. You go to updates and downloads, and you go into themes. Wait. Oh, actually, this is for downloading. Oh, you probably go to user. Yeah, you probably go to. Oh, I think it's user interface. I think. There we go. found it. So it's user interface. So the thing that I have right now is it's called RGVM theme. So if you like that theme, you can just download. You can go to your updates and downloads, and you can get this theme. I forgot what size this theme was, but I know it's not 1 gig. So let me just show you guys the other themes. So they have the system theme. They have. Let me show you this theme right here. Okay, let's go to the art. Okay, so these are the themes that I have. I have a few. So this is the art book theme. I'm gonna just show you guys a few themes. All right, so let's go to the. So it's loading. So there we go. So as you can see, this is the art book theme. It's pretty good, but like I said, the theme prior to this, I like it better. Let's see, you have 3DS. Yeah, this is it's an okay looking theme, but I prefer the theme that the theme I originally showed you guys. That's the best theme in my opinion. So we're going back to user interface, and let me show you guys one more theme. There's a lot of themes, but I don't want to, All right, let's go to this theme right here. It's called the ES theme Retro Fix. All right. Now this theme is it's bigger in size, so it's gonna take a while to load up. So just bear with me. Or if you don't have the patience to wait, just fast forward this. Yeah, it's loading. It's this one's a big theme. There we go. Retro Fix. Now this theme right here, this theme looks cool. It's a pretty cool theme. You have your music player. You have it looks pretty nice. I like the artwork. I like the layout. It looks cool. So everyone has their own taste. So depending on what you guys like, you guys can just choose your theme. But of course, I said my favorite theme is the theme that I originally showed you guys. That's my favorite theme, which is the right here, the RGVM theme. That's my favorite theme, and I'm sticking with that theme. Wait. I think I chose the wrong theme. Oh, it is that theme. Wait, is it? Right. So yeah, that's my favorite theme. It's a classic right here, Spider-Man. Also, it's important to like you see how the game load up and it has the Game Boy logo and everything with the startup. You have to have like your BIOS files. Like you have to make sure you have your correct, well, all your BIOS files. For certain games, it requires that. Or if you don't have certain BIOS files, the game is gonna just start up like this. It's not gonna start up like how you saw it just start up with the Game Boy logo. So that's why it's important to have BIOS files. Also, with game compatibility, sometimes a game may not work because it doesn't have the BIOS file. So that's why it's important to have your BIOS files. Yeah, this is a classic right here. Yeah. So like I said, I have 90% of the games that I have their complete library. Oops, sorry about that. That damn light was on there. Hopefully it didn't mess up the video. Oops. Hold up. Yeah, so 90% of the games that I have their complete library. We have Street Fighter 2. We have everything for the Game Boy. There's a game in particular I was looking for. What's it called again? Damn. What's that game called again? Damn. I believe it's in the G. It's what's it called? It's called Goblin something Quest. But it was probably it's a game. I had it back then for the Game Boy. It was a pretty dope game. Where is it? Is it called? There we go. There we go. This game right here. This game right here. Gargoyle's Quest. This was a really good game. Had it for the Game Boy, like the original Game Boy. Yeah. It's a pretty dope game. I never passed this game, to be honest. I never passed this. But it's a dope game. Yeah, there's a lot of talking on this game. Talk, baby. Okay. Now time for some action. So, as the character gets stronger, his I believe this is the W is the wing. It's for the wing. The wing meter can extend longer than this, and it'll be able to fly for a longer period of time. So right now, it could fly for a short period of time, but as you get stronger, your life meter gets longer, and your wing meter gets longer as well, and you'll be able to fly for a long period of time. So yeah, so that's about it. Cause I'm ready pushing 18 minutes with this video. So that was the Odroid Go Odroid Go Ultra, and if you would like to buy one, you can just go to the Odroid Go site. But like I said before, do not expect this to be a plug and play, because it's not a plug and play. It's a you have to do everything yourself unless someone is selling it, which is really rare because I barely see anybody selling this. I barely see anybody selling this, and including putting games on there. So your best bet is to get this on the Odroid site. But just keep in mind that you're gonna have to do everything yourself. You're gonna have to put your games yourself. You're gonna have to have your SD card. You're gonna have to buy an SD card. Yeah. So keep that in mind. These are the PSP games that I have. And like I mentioned earlier, this runs PSP games full speed. So see, Manhunt, one of my favorite games right here. I believe I saved this. I had a save state for this. Manhunt. Where's my save state? Let me just see. There we go. So this is a save state. Let me load this state right here. Oh, X, yeah. There we go. So as you can see, it runs PSP games at full speed. brightness.
Don't get me angry, Danny. I'm warning you.
All right, so that was. I'm gonna wrap this up. So that was video of the Odroid Go Vans, and hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.